Ready? Yes! What up, guys? Otterpop here! It's here! It's time! I really wanted to watch this when it initially premiered, but I'm like, but I have to wait for her.
Yeah. And I work most Saturdays, so.
Yep. And she was feeling a little bit tired, so she's like, not right now, let's wait a little bit, but now we're finally watching it. The Alpha Beta's pilot. We are here! Yes! We are here. I am so freaking excited. You know what? I am so
I'm pumped!
Did I spit on you again? Thankfully, no.
Okay. I already did, like, 3 minutes ago, and I told her it probably wouldn't be the only time.
Ready for this?
Sure.
I've been ready for this.
It sounded like you said, "Ready, brothers?"
I was like, what? Ready, sisters?
What'd you say to me?
I'm ready, brother! Ready. Okay. Oh, Beach Normandy.
Way to start it.
My first thought immediately, what's up, you Nazi bitch?
All right,
Oh, hi.
It's all four of them.
ready, boys.
This looks familiar.
Yep, it's like it.
What's the plan? The Nazi commander. We take him out, and our job here is done.
Oh my god, we're gonna die! You're not gonna die! Just sit up and take a deep breath.
No, he's gonna die. Yep.
Oh, fuck! I'm gonna need some room. Grenade!
Yeah.
Mason, covering fire.
Damn, Mason's a wicked shot. Wonder if that's actual German. I'd have to listen to that again.
That turret.
Alright, Tyler's the driver. I'm sorry, Tommy.
He's the getaway
Yeah.
car driver. That was supposed to work a lot better.
Nein! Hast du das gerade übersetzt und nicht zu verstehen? What's up, you Nazi bitch?
Yep. Where'd he get us?
Are you sure that thing is historically accurate?
Are you sure this thing is historically accurate?
Nice. Accurate. Tommy.
I can't believe they did it.
Of course they did it. It's their job to do it.
So, what's the problem?
There. Oh, hell.
The problem is how they do it.
Oh my god! She's using gorgeous corpses as backboards!
American heroes.
Wow.
If they're American heroes, huh?
American heroes.
It's catchy. You can't deny that.
Congrats to Mitch on his election.
Save it, Allison. Like me, President Clifton was horrified to learn that your division accounts for 70% of our defense budget, and we have absolutely no idea what the energy division actually does.
That's a blank notebook, Daryl.
And this is an official audit. Today, I'll be deciding the future of this program. And you.
Fine. What I'm about to show you will change how you see the world. In the early 1970s, the world started running out of oil.
Shocker.
We tried renewables, but they were unreliable and confusing. We needed something sustainable and domestically produced. So we developed a small box that allows humans to generate electricity. It was a massive breakthrough, but in order to scale, we needed millions of users working hours a day for free. That's when video games were born.
Conspiracy.
Today, kids unknowingly power the world for free. But every once in a while, the system malfunctions. When that happens, players get frustrated, and they stop playing. The causes vary. A bug, a hacker, a rival government's energy division, but it always means trouble for the world's power grid. New York, 1977. India, 2012. Chernobyl.
Oh, Chernobyl.
me?
Chernobyl?
Yeah, no Christmas bonus that year.
Don't mind that.
So we commissioned an elite virtual strike force to ensure Chernobyl never happens again. This is Alpha Team, the tip of a $500 billion spear. And we're worth every penny.
Are you telling me we're powering the country with video games? And the only thing separating us from the complete breakdown of society is 4 20-something gamers?
Code Black, in Area 51.
That's exactly what I'm telling you.
He's
so
sus.
bored.
Oh, hi, Cinder.
Nice pad.
We could watch a movie.
Hello, guys. It's Steven. Knock, knock.
Oh yeah! New mission, boys. Let's load out.
Hey, whoa, Eddie, respect the game.
Don't touch the floor. Don't touch the floor. Don't touch
And remember, you must answer the door without any foot-to-floor contact.
Feet? We have unlimited CIA funds. You're lucky my legs still work.
What? That explains that scene.
Watch the moat, dude.
I see the moat, okay? I see it. That's it. We're getting rid of the moat.
No, Eddie. My turn.
How do you get overshoot?
Yeah.
That scene too?
How would I get the door before Buck is unconscious?
You see, the thing about hover shoes is it's all about small, subtle movements. Something Eddie...
Okay, I'm getting the door.
Hey, Eddie, my turn.
Hello? Anybody?
Listen, man, we know you don't like this game. Because you suck at it.
No, you listen.
Oh, touched the floor.
he's out.
Come on.
I'm not bad at anything, okay? In fact, I'm the best don't touch the floor player of all time.
Break your shit. Authoritative yelling.
Authoritative yelling!
Guys.
You swatted our own house?
Just so you know, it's a felony for a regular
Cinder.
citizen to report a fake Grundle assault.
I had like 2
Oh, that's
seconds
what
to make
Mason was
something up.
I
doing.
am so sorry to rush, but we have a code black.
Oh yeah! I love Cold Blacks.
Did you
Oh,
just backflip?
shocker. Code
Sure.
Blacks are the worst.
I can't with his.
Alpha Team, this is Daryl. He's here to audit the program and waste our time. Daryl, this is Alpha Team. We have Eddie, runs point, self-important tryhard.
Oh, come on, Allison. And this is a distraction from the mission.
Buck,
Allison, that's
explosions
right.
expert, speaks before he thinks.
Fuck you.
Holy shit. I am so sorry.
Tommy, driver, pompous know-it-all.
Actually, Allison, I think you'll find that I'm...
And Mason, ballistics, thinks sarcasm is a personality trait.
It feels really natural to introduce us in detail for the benefit of a new audience.
I gotta be
Cinder!
honest, Allison.
I think he's under.
No, I know that. Sorry, I was hearing the noises and I was like, I can't. He's so distracting. We'll close the door all the way because he snuck in. Get the fuck out. I want to close that door all the way. I can't quite reach it without falling over.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry if I kept looking over. There were just noises. I heard.
Noisy noises?
Yeah, I heard every single one of them. I tell you what.
So the first thing I've already noticed is that I've been partially right on some of their personalities,
Yeah.
which makes me slightly happy. Slightly if off, but what can you do? But I'm already recognizing like a bunch of the scenes from like, you know, the character trailers and stuff like that the other guys were releasing over time.
Yeah.
And even from the main trailer from like a couple weeks ago. I'm already noticing a lot of those scenes popping up. So,
Yeah.
okay, so I guess that's how we get our... Because I was concerned about how the pilot was going to be and how those scenes were going to play into the pilot or future episodes. This guy technically being introduced to this particular CIA division with, you know, energy division and whatnot. I did not think about that. That makes sense. Why did I not pick up on that? I don't know.
It feels really natural to introduce us in detail for the benefit of a new audience.
I gotta be honest, Allison. These guys seem...
Willfully reckless and dangerously arrogant? Very observant, Daryl. But they've never failed a mission, so for now I'm stuck with them. Anyway, all non-player characters have disappeared from our game Redhead Intervention. Without them, users can't progress past story mission 4.
So the game is hard. Who cares?
We design these games to be addictive, but when they're impossible, users stop playing and do something else. Like, suck their own dicks on TikTok.
What do you think? Software bug?
Wow.
Maybe. But I'm leaning towards Chinese or Russian hackers because this game powers the southwestern sector. Area 51. And the last time we lost power to Area 51, it wasn't pretty.
Let's go! Yeah!
Nope.
Did you say aliens?
Aliens. So my theories have already been proven incorrect.
Entry in 60 seconds.
Don't you have programmers who can fix this?
The best in the world.
Oh my god, fresh air! Change the grass to green!
But this game has 1 million active players. Changing its code is like taking a sharp left in the Titanic.
Okay, so why doesn't Alpha Team just play the game like everyone else?
You don't fix a toilet by shitting in it, Daryl.
What?
Sending them inside the game
That's
makes
a
them part of
great
the
analogy,
code,
I
so they can do
know.
everything the average player can't.
What?
Interact directly with the environment, hijack static vehicles, eliminate rogue NPCs.
That checks out. I don't have any further questions about the premise.
Tommy, Mason, Buck, you guys comfortable?
I'm quite fine, thank you.
Great day to save the world, huh, Ruby?
Yeah, really great, Eddie. 4 years of training at the farm, only to find out I'd be spending my days babysitting a group of guys who make sex dolls of their coworkers.
Damn, Eddie. Hope you brought a condom to work today.
Huh. I took it more as a friendship doll.
Oh, I'm sorry, Steven, but that thing is literally built to be fucked.
His face. What? I think Steven's gay. Just saying
I'm
that.
shocked, Cotton.
Also, Ruby.
Nice.
That's her name. Ruby's her name. Okay, I didn't know that.
Are you reading me, Ruby?
I have like $10 billion of monitoring equipment.
You don't have to speak into your lapel like it's a 90s spy movie, Eddie.
Man, Eddie, are you worried things might be moving a bit fast with Ruby?
This place is a ghost town.
We're losing almost 1,000 players a minute.
Aw, come on! Where is everyone? This game is impossible! Guess I'll just go suck my own dick on TikTok.
You have 2
Hours to locate the source issue and eliminate it. Otherwise, Area 51 goes dark.
All right, boys. Let's go get some answers.
Where's Tommy? That's what I was
Tommy,
wondering. Oh.
Why aren't you riding your horse?
Yeah, it just doesn't feel right, you know? Like riding another living thing.
You had a steak last night.
Yeah, but like, you wouldn't ride your dog.
If my dog was a horse, I'd ride it.
Yeah, well, what about elephants? People freak out if you ride elephants.
Tommy, could you not ride a horse?
Eddie, I'm the transportation expert. Of course I can ride a horse.
Door kick! Oh, make sure you don't touch the floor.
I know that might be a bit tough for you, Eddie.
Yeah, ooh, the floor is lava. It's gonna burn my baby legs. I'll play it when it counts, idiots. Ma'am, where is everybody?
$2 Chuck has everyone holed up in the fort outside town.
System malfunction is confirmed as a rogue non-player character. Ruby, you getting this?
Let me check the $2 trillion immersion rig. Oh, yeah.
I'm getting it.
$1 buys you a reach around. $2 and I'll use my good hand. $3 and I'll
Guys, be respectful. She could have been sex trafficked here.
Oh, the digital prostitute was sex trafficked.
We should start a GoFundMe.
Oh, are you trying to be an ally because Ruby is listening?
Guys, 90 minutes to get to that fort and kill $2 Chuck. Move.
Well then.
Still don't understand why we can't just take the horses.
This is just as fast.
Look, if you can't ride a horse...
I can. My objection is ethical. And look at this thing. You know, the 1800s were a real golden age for humanity.
Except life expectancy.
Personal hygiene.
Places just crawling with hand jobs.
Gender inequality.
Hey, this ain't the black car.
Racism.
Yep, a real golden age, Tommy.
Just saying they had cool trains, okay?
Oh, so he's Sheldon now.
Looks like Two Buck Chuck sent you a little welcoming party.
Get in.
They're trying to stop the train. Get to the engine room and make sure this thing keeps moving.
Oh, okay, bye.
Wait! I'm here against my will!
Oh, I didn't realize. Sorry.
Wow.
Remember to lift with your legs, bud! It's not my legs! Dynamite is notoriously heavy! Can you dig it?
Yeah.
Classic fun, Tommy.
Why is she so nice to everyone else?
Eddie, keep your arrogant mouth off this channel. Now do your
Arrogant.
very best to take control of that train, Tommy.
Okay, let me just clear this off.
Are we going faster?
Okay, locked her in at an appropriate closing speed.
What? This is way too fast.
That's a matter of opinion. Now, get ready to tuck and roll at about 50 miles an hour.
With your dynamite.
Oh no.
Where did the dynamite go?
Where's Mason? Oh, where's the dynamite?
See? Safely at the fort, on time, without abusing any animals.
Oh!
Oh, thank God.
It takes 30 minutes for these rigs to reboot.
It takes my husband 45 minutes to reboot after sex, and he doesn't power Area 51.
Damn it, Tommy, you killed me.
Hey, no, the cactus killed you, not me.
Who cares who killed who, you morons? We have 10 minutes until Area 51 loses power. Let's go!
Yep, saw it coming. Nice. So this is how they integrate all the initial trailers and stuff into a single episode. I didn't think it was possible.
Too many guards to blast our way in.
I can give you a piggyback ride if you're worried about it.
My legs are normal size, and I know because I measured them against a German soldier yesterday.
You use the starving Nazi from the 1940s as a benchmark?
Guys, shut up. I have a plan.
Do you?
The dead Nazi was very well fed, by the way. I saw a full steak in his flayed open stomach.
Cheese puff.
Can I have one?
What?
A cheese puff. Can I have one?
Mason, I'm kind of busy here.
I just died, Ruby.
So have a cheese puff!
Sweet. Thanks, Allison. Ooh, what does this do?
I've spent 10 years driving a Prius for absolutely no reason.
A Prius?
Dude,
A
no
Prius.
way they fall for this.
Calm down. This isn't a movie where all the guards are interrogation experts. Most henchmen make minimum wage. And they're outrageously stupid.
Are they?
Who's there?
I got 2 more for you.
I thought you might be here to break out all these hostages and kill our leader. But those guys' hands are tied. Okay, come on in.
They are.
Where you guys get paid, by the way?
Outrageous.
Why do you guys get paid, by the
Outrageously
way?
stupid NPCs, of course.
How long until shutdown?
5 minutes. Maybe.
Let's go, Lisa. My doobop isn't gonna flaffle itself.
Come again?
Hey, you in charge around here?
Seems that way, don't it?
I got 2 more for you.
From my perspective, looks like I got 3.
Oh, my bad. I did have a feeling, though.
Kill 'em, boys.
Oh, damn, Eddie.
Right in the eye.
The bullet is so deep in the muscle.
Tommy, do something!
Get on the horse, man. Come on, Tubby!
Oh no, I have a really bad feeling about
this.
this.
Badly. Oh!
Fine, I can't ride horses, okay? Everyone happy?
Want a cheese puff?
Of course!
Is this all gonna fall on Eddie in the end?
Of course it fucking is. I've already suspected that for his character, he can come in the clutch.
Eddie, you're the last one standing. If you die, Area 51
Oh, I suppose it is already on him.
We're losing your jobs.
Because Buck is just like...
It's so down to earth.
Yeah. Sir.
Is that TikTok, I think?
Looks
Oh, definitely.
game over.
Eddie, take the shot.
Shoot him! Is he, trying to save her?
Don't you dare try to save her.
This is classic.
Eddie, I don't care if you kill a fake hooker.
Whoa, Ruby, that's a pretty hard H.
Eddie, 90 seconds.
Oh dear.
I thought he was gonna get shocked again.
Eddie, take the shot. Eddie, please, I can't. Take it.
I can't.
Damn it, Eddie.
I've seen enough. I'll be across the hall writing my report.
Oh, come on, Daryl. Can't we just cut teacher salaries again?
Why did
Again.
we program this thing to feel pain? Somebody please kill me.
What is he doing?
No idea. When
Eddie?
he touches that fire, he's dead immediately.
Oh, maybe he's killing himself.
I would. He failed the mission trying to impress a girl. I mean, it's true.
Oh my god.
Young woman, is girl offensive? Can I not say girl anymore?
Ooh.
He's not touching the floor.
He did say he'd do it when it counted.
The greatest player of our time.
Floor is lava.
I feel like I'm watching history.
Who cares? He could have just shot the prostitute.
You just don't get it.
This is more than a game, Ruby.
Of course it's more than a game, that's the point.
Oh no.
Woo! Nice.
God, I hate Alpha Team.
I don't blame you.
Yep.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Saw that coming.
Ma'am?
You risked the whole mission just to save a digital prostitute?
It's the right thing to do. And that, Ruby, is what makes us Alpha Team.
Oh, come on. He just wanted to prove he didn't suck at Don't Touch the Floor.
We never do the right thing.
I know, right? Like that time I killed that old guy in real life.
Pretty good day to save the world, huh, Eddie?
Yeah, Ruby. Yeah, it was.
There is a giant hole in my tiny legs. Get me out of this game now.
As you can guess, my recommendation will be to fold the entire program and revert to ruining the planet with non-renewable resources.
Before you make your final judgment, I've got one more thing to show you.
What the shit is that?
Oh, what is this, Allison?
Daryl, meet Bravo team. This is Edgelord. He runs Point.
Oh, great! Another frivolous character introduction.
Oh, you got murked! Hey, Steven. Gonna need a cleanup in Bravo HQ. Your mission was to thwart Alpha Team so I could finally fire them.
We are so sorry, Allison. We tried our best. Listen, my performance as Tupac Chuck was flawless. Sammy crushed it as the henchman, and Emily played the prostitute perfectly. A little too perfectly, frankly.
We're not even dating, Tanner.
Emily, call me Edgelord.
Ugh, your name is Tanner. So what the hell happened?
Well, we didn't plan on Eddie being the greatest don't touch the floor player of all time.
Yeah, that was unexpected.
Hello, ladies. Just getting a little bit of this mess out of your way.
Oh!
Holy shit, is Steven a robot? Ah, shoot. Ha! A spinal cord is jammed in one of my rotors. Oh my god. Can I get a hand here?
What just Wait. What just happened? Rook frog!
Redhead intervention.
I know, I can't.
Oh, okay, that last part I did not see coming at all.
No, I don't know. I kind of wondered if there was something different about him, but that's not what I was thinking.
I mean, I was thinking gay. Not robot, but...
Gay and a robot?
Ooh! I would put it past these guys.
I think I'm onto something.
Yeah, I didn't think it was possible for them to put all of that trailer stuff
into one episode.
Into the pilot episode of all things.
One episode.
Well, and then put a whole bunch of other material and an actual story into it, but still make it a sort of introductory story in a sense.
Yeah.
With the guy who died at the end. I've already forgotten his name, but he was a dick.
Yeah! I don't remember his name either.
Yeah, but now I know that...
I knew he was a minor character. I didn't care to remember his name.
Well, I mean, funny enough is that he's actually voiced by one of the primary Rick and Morty characters, the voice actors. So that's why I didn't think he was a minor character necessarily.
Oh.
But I didn't fucking know. But now I know. Head honcho is her name is Allison, and scientist lady is Ruby. Good to know. I didn't know that before.
The more you know.
I also didn't know there was potentially something going on with either, like, Eddie and Ruby, or Eddie trying to impress Ruby, like... Didn't get that at all. That was unexpected.
And the other team.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know, dude. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That was entertaining as shit, don't fucking get me wrong. Holy moly.
I very much enjoyed that.
that was incredible. I still find it crazy that all the previous trailer stuff was all in that episode plus more. Like,
who do you think's gonna be your favorite of the four?
That is actually an excellent question. Honestly, I think Mason's probably gonna be one of my favorites. Like, because again, like a lot of these characters' personalities are reflected in, you know, the original individuals that they're based on. Like not necessarily entirely, but definitely a huge part of their personalities. Marcel always struck me as probably one of, if not the most intelligent member of the group.
I'm shocked that that's where your brain is going. I'm shocked that it's the intelligence.
Yes. Well, I mean, it's the intelligence combined with like some of like the snarkiness as well. Like a nice little balance. It's kind of nice and balanced.
Who's mine?
Good question. My guess, maybe Buck.
Yeah, I think so. To be honest, I don't necessarily know if I have a reason why yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. Could be the humor.
Yeah, that's
Could
true.
be the humor behind him.
Yeah, that's true. I think
a little bit of comedic relief.
I actually see Tommy as more likely to be like comedic relief more often.
I mean, I guess kind of all of them are
true,
but I don't know.
True. Yeah,
I feel like it's certain kinds of comedy for me.
That
I don't know. I think Buck's gonna be the one to fit it.
That is true. No, I think I've been almost spot on with Mason's character in my initial analysis. I think I was spot on with Eddie's character as well. May have been a little bit off with Tommy and Buck's characters, just a slight bit off, but I think I got the general gist at least. I think
She's an analyzer.
Oh yeah, I think I may have been.
Not me.
I think I may have been a slight bit off with Allison's personality. I definitely was a bit off with Steven's. I was expecting the guy to be a robot. And again, I wasn't expecting any potential romantic subplot to be mentioned this early on, too.
No, definitely not.
But it was a little bit adorable, I will say, to see a character as cocky and arrogant as Eddie to be like all sheepish and embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually kind of
so
adorable.
embarrassed.
That was adorable.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like these characters though.
Oh yeah.
I think I may have been a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I think I may have been a little bit wrong about some of the world building, or I may not have covered enough.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I got a couple, not all of it, but definitely a couple things right. I'm gonna have to look through my analyses again to be sure, but I'm excited, and I get the feeling this is how long that these episodes are gonna be.
Oh, probably.
Again, how often they're gonna happen, I'm not entirely sure. I'm really excited for the next episode of this. This is
Me too, because at this point we don't know where it's gonna go.
That's true.
I mean, we have our guesses because obviously they already showed like the opposing force.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Well, of the other team.
Well, I mean, I'm not really sure if they're necessarily they could be an opposing force.
Well, she literally said that their purpose was to try and get Alpha Team fired.
Yeah. So that's definitely a possibility.
They're the hackers.
There's
gonna be some clashing.
Oh, there's gonna be some clashing from a lot of individuals, I feel like.
Well, yeah, but
alright.
Yeah. See you guys in the next episode, or in, I don't know, maybe if another game comes first. I don't really know. But
yeah, it's probably mostly gonna be an episode. I'm still trying to work out some games.
I'll see you guys around.
Peace! Alright, let's start off with a little bit of an analysis. Like I told my sister, I think I at least got the characters pretty much figured out based on the trailers and the sneak peeks that I've seen in recent weeks. I'm pretty sure I got most of their personalities pretty much figured out, or mostly figured out. Like, I was obviously correct in assuming that, or not obviously, but I'm pretty sure that I was correct in assuming that Mason was the most intelligent of the group, and he was also very snarky and a little bit insecure in his own ways, but not terribly noticeable. I figured that Eddie would try to be like, the egocentric de facto leader type individual who, I guess you could say, had the skills to back up his talk. I know that there's a phrase for it, but I can't think of what exactly it is right now, but I'm sure you guys get what I'm saying. He's not just all bark and no bite. He's got the bark and the bite. Like, clearly with the whole, floor is lava thing. Seriously. Like, he managed to pull that off? Jeez, I figured he would pull it off somehow, but I wasn't entirely sure how. Well, I guess I figured it out now. One thing I didn't think about too was, well, I mean, I kind of suspected, but I didn't really have too many guesses, was that each of the 4 individuals would have like specialized skills related to gaming. I'm not terribly surprised that Buck is the explosives expert, since he's literally the gaming Terroriser. I mean, he was tossing those grenades all over the frickin' place, seriously. Although I am not surprised in the slightest that he's got a little bit of a temper, but and he seems to be a little bit more arrogant than Eddie, but at least he's got some sense in him. I didn't expect him to have as much sense as he did. I also didn't expect Tommy to have as much sense as he did, and I thought that he seemed like the most naive and innocent individual, which I think is kind of true, but again, because I didn't suspect that he was innocent inherently, but that of the four of them, he probably had the most naivety and friendliness, I guess you could say. I think I still may be a little bit right on that. But yeah, he's the driver who can get he's the driver who apparently doesn't know how to ride a horse. He's the transportation expert, actually. And what was it? Marcel was the, like the weapons expert? Like he was good with a gun in that first game in Omaha Beach in Normandy. What, in the game that is. Like he was popping the heads off of German soldiers like left and right without even a missed shot. Well, I mean, he kind of missed that one, but then he fixed it pretty quickly. He was pretty good. It's kind of weird, even though head honcho Allison, even though she wants to get rid of Alpha Team, she still seems to have a little bit of a likable personality. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I think I was almost spot on with her character. Assertive and aggressive, doesn't take shit from anybody, especially not Alpha Team. She clearly seemed to have a bunch of disagreements with various individuals from time to time, with Mason and the Cheese Puff, and then, you know, just everything else in general. I wasn't expecting that one guy to get killed by the end of the episode. I think his name was Daryl or something like that. I don't freaking know. Ruby. So I didn't know her name. Scientist lady. I didn't know her name, but now I know it's Ruby. Her personality is pretty much, I think I put a couple words to it. I don't remember what words I put to it, but her personality is pretty much what I expected. I can at least say that for certain. What I was not expecting, like I told my sister, was a potential, I'm not for sure if it actually is, but a potential romantic subplot between her and Eddie. I was not expecting that in the slightest. There wasn't even a hint of that, so I mean, there's really no way I would have been able to know for sure, which, you know, hey, they managed to only give away some of the details of the series, animation, story, characters and stuff, but not all of them, so good on them for surprising me. I suspected that maybe Steven was like gay or something, like he was a clueless gay who just got transferred to the division. No, he's a freaking robot. I have no idea if Alpha Team knows. They probably don't, but they might. That I'm really on the fence with if Alpha Team actually knows, but I was not I feel like I should have. With all the money that goes into that particular division, I feel like I should have guessed that maybe they'd have some kind of high intelligence, or like highly sophisticated AI. I feel like I should have guessed that, but no, I freaking did not. That's out of the way. The only question is if Alpha Team knows. They might, but they might not. I'm not entirely... like they've been described as by Allison, they're doofully reckless and just based on how she described Alpha Team, I think it's most likely that they don't know what Steven is. Most likely. There's a possibility that they do, but most likely they don't know that Steven is an android, basically. And I'm now saying android instead of robot because technically he is basically a machine/robot that is designed to look like a human. Whether or not to act like a human, it doesn't necessarily matter, but he was designed to sort of appear as a human. So basically he's an android. That's what I define as an android. But I will say for sure something that I kind of realized later on in the episode but didn't get a chance to correct myself was the fact that the scenes that were released by Marcel, Brian, and Tyler in the last week, none of those scenes appeared in this particular episode. But everything from like the initial trailer and the official trailer, that stuff, I believe, if I'm recalling correctly, every single one of those scenes in those in initial or official trailers did appear at some point in this episode. That was a little bit surprising. I'm surprised they were able to integrate so much of the randomness of the official trailer into the pilot episode, which kind of makes me wonder now, because I remember talking about when I was watching the sneak peeks provided by Tyler, Brian, and Marcel, I was wondering if they would play a part in the pilot somehow or in future episodes, and official trailer stuff, that was all in the pilot. The exclusive scenes that were provided, probably future episodes. Likely different ones. Maybe if they're all going to be in the second episode, maybe it's like one for each, for like a new future episode or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. The biggest thing that I really fricked up on was the world building in terms of my initial analysis. In my initial analysis, especially of the official trailer, I surmised that, you know, the country is being powered by video games, but sometimes there are glitches and stuff, and creatures or like NPCs will come out into the real world, so there's job of Alpha Team to somehow prevent that from happening. I was not correct in that aspect. It is literally unknowingly people all across the country that are playing these games and literally powering various facilities, probably various governmental facilities, but even other parts of the world. And the US, I also was not expecting that the US was the only country with its own energy division, which I knew that it was called that. But various countries seem to have their own energy divisions. Maybe each country has one. Maybe some countries have more than one. There was a little bit of suggestion that this particular energy division facility is one of many in the United States at least, but that doesn't matter because the biggest focus is this particular city. I suspected that the conflicts would primarily arise from problems with the games themselves and maybe code trying to break out into the real world. No, it's literally outside influences that are trying to frick with the game's code in some way, like, you know, other energy divisions from other countries or companies, or, you know, hackers and glitches and stuff like that. Like, it's outside influences that are affecting the game and affecting the ability for the country to be powered by said games. Basically, if there's more of these problems happening, then the energy provided to other facilities or, you know, cities or the countries or stuff like that is gonna go down. So that was one of the biggest things that I really fricked up on in my analysis. I think I still had a good solid idea, but it clearly was not correct. And I'm willing to admit that. I was not correct in that. My analysis was not correct. That is okay. That's fine. Another big thing too, I was not expecting the, not really massive, but the big info dump provided near the beginning of the episode with Allison explaining to, what was it, Daryl or whatever his name was, about, you know, how the country is even powered through video games in the first place. I wasn't expecting that, but since he was very new to the division, that was the intro sequence that we got. That's pretty much all the info dump that we need, because now the story can actually start, if there is a story. Again, it could be episodic in nature, but there could be some sort of story undertones happening throughout this series. I'm not entirely sure because, again, I do not know the writing styles of these guys. Yes, they have their videos, they have their video styles, their comedy styles, their timing, like, all that stuff. But writing style, in animation and television and movies, is even with writing stories on paper, that kind of writing style is completely different. If I were to guess, I feel like most likely these episodes would be semi-episodic in nature, but have a general story kind of propelling through the episodes. That's my guess. I don't know for sure. I mean, partially, I know that a big part of it is that's probably what I feel like I'd be most likely to see, and kind of what I'd like to see in a series like this, with 4 YouTube gamers as the core cast. I feel like that would make the most sense, and that's also something I would personally love to see, but I don't know for sure if that is the case, because again, this is just the pilot. The fact that they've already introduced a potential romantic subplot between Eddie and Ruby does actually support that idea a little bit. Another thing that I was especially noticing early on in the episode were already the interactions between the characters. So I tried making some guesses as to some of the relationships that might happen between them. Again, the Eddie Ruby thing, last time I'm going to talk about it, I wasn't even thinking about it. I wasn't expecting in the slightest. Whether it's Eddie trying to impress Ruby or something like that, it does make his character a slight bit more likable, knowing that he can get a little bit sheepish and embarrassed so easily, especially when he's trying to impress Ruby, so that was a little surprising that makes him a little bit more likable than I initially had anticipated. I think one of the biggest things that I was thinking about was the potential clashing of heads between Buck and Eddie. I felt like that was definitely possible, but these guys seem to work together a lot more frequently than I'm than I had anticipated. Because again, here's the thing. I still don't fully know the answer to a big question that I had, especially when I was reacting to the last of the exclusive scenes, was if these guys either knew each other, and like, you know, maybe they played together or they knew of each other, something like that, before they were brought together for Team Alpha, or if they only like first really met each other and really got to know each other after they were brought together by the CIA. I wasn't sure which of those two it was. It could go either way. There's really no solid indication here because clearly, based on this pilot, they've already been working together for a little bit. But as to whether or not they knew each other or not before they actually were brought together by the CIA, I honestly have no idea, and I have no idea if that's going to be brought up. It could be an interesting backstory to cover in a future episode at some point, maybe. However, one thing that I do think I got right was the idea that these guys do have the ability to manipulate the game's code, or at least manipulate the game in certain ways. You know, I think like Allison was saying, interacting with the environment and, you know, taking care of rogue NPCs, again, doing things the average player can't. So while I initially surmised from the initial trailer after hearing that, doing something the average player can't, I thought that was a testament to their abilities, which may have kind of been part of the reason. Like, I feel like they're profound, the gaming ability of these four individuals, Eddie, Buck, Mason, and Tommy. I thought that the gaming ability was initially why they were chosen for Alpha Team, but then they were given the ability to do things that average players can't through the use of this CIA workshop division, whatever the frick it is, by again being able to interact with game environment, with game code, to be able to manipulate it in a variety of ways so they could save the virtual world and essentially save the world by keeping it powered and so that the populace does not know anything that's going on. So I think I may have at least been partially correct on that assumption to an extent. Also, as I'm rewatching a couple of these scenes, I am noticing how blunt Allison is, especially with some of the things that she's saying and some of the analogies she's making. I wasn't expecting that, but I definitely appreciate it. So yeah, general summary of things. I'm pretty sure I kind of nailed the characters for the most part. I was a little bit off with the world building. I didn't quite get to see the relationships or the culmination of certain types of relationships as I was predicting. So I'm gonna have to watch more episodes to make some better guesses on that. The timeline of, you know, what was shown in the official trailer and exclusive scenes versus what was shown in the pilot was not quite what I expected, but it kind of makes sense when I think about it. And there's also some new conflicts to consider that I hadn't considered before with, you know, Alpha Team and Bravo Team, because clearly I don't think Alpha Team knows that Bravo Team exists. I'm not entirely surprised. So I think I managed to get a few details pretty right or spot on. Some of them were partially right and others were just completely incorrect. Which, I mean, hey, that kind of stuff is going to happen in these types of analyses. But okay, good to know. I wonder if I'm going to be able to explore some of the... Because, again, I still have some questions to answer from watching and analyzing the initial trailers and sneak peeks and exclusive scenes. I still have a whole bunch of... Not a whole bunch, but I still have a few questions to answer that haven't really been answered yet, but they could be answered in future episodes, so I'm just going to have to wait for those future episodes. Okay, it is probably time to end this, because this is probably going to be just about twice as long as the episode itself, and I don't want it to necessarily be like that, because no. Otherwise, every episode's going to be like that, but... Anyways... Ooh, that was really interesting. I'm really excited for Alpha Betas. Seriously, subscribe to Alpha Betas, subscribe to VanossGaming, Terroriser, Wildcat, and BasicallyIDoWrk. Subscribe to all 5 of those channels, seriously, because and watch this. Like, it's cool that you watch my reaction and analysis. There probably aren't a lot of you who watch the analysis this far on, but whatever. I digress. But please do watch the original video. The original video and links to all of these guys' channels will all be in the description below. Seriously, follow those links. This could be a really cool and exciting series. And again, huge that the stars of an animated series are YouTube gamers. That's huge.
That's gonna trip me up.
It doesn't help. it does and doesn't help that their names all start with the same letters.
Yeah.
It does help in some instances in identifying, like, who's who, but at the same point, we already know their voices. We'll be able to figure it out easily. Like, their appearances, like,
but you know how long it took me when she started showing me the Vanoss crew. It took me some time to figure out the differences between people's voices.
Some of them,
and then to put their YouTube names to it, and then to put their real names to it. And now it's just easy. So easy.
To be fair, some of the voices initially to differentiate were super easy, especially Brian's and Nogla's. They're
Irish.
Well, I mean, Nogla's, he's got a very distinctive voice as well as accent.
Yeah, he does.
Brian's, I know you had a little bit of trouble because he almost sounded like Jack a couple of times.
He did. A few times he sounded like Jacksepticeye.
You had difficulty differentiating Brock and Anthony initially.
I thought it was Brock and somebody else. Well, I just had trouble with Brock because I feel like for the longest time he just didn't talk much.
He didn't talk much, but I feel like he almost has one of the most normal voices of the crew.
I don't know that I would consider any of their voices.
But
wait, what the fuck? Okay.
You could be tired.
Closed mouth yawn, I could tell.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah.
No.
I was saying yeah to move on, but okay, but no.
I'm probably gonna do a little bit of analysis, so if you want to head on.
I'm shocked, Cotton.
Do we maybe want to get dinner ready?
What's dinner?
Do we still have 10 minutes of dots?
I don't frickin' know.
I'm pretty sure we do.
I don't know.
That's the first thing that sounded to me.
Okay.
That was a closed mouth. There you go.
I was gonna see before you were just like, oh, are we gonna get dinner ready? I was gonna be like, I was gonna like sign off. And then you were like, oh, are we gonna get dinner ready? And I'm like, what the fuck are we having for dinner?
I don't know. We don't have to worry about that right now. It's just like, I was just thinking, it's like probably, it's almost 7, I think. I think it is 7. It is 7.
It's 7.
It is 7. So.
Yeah, which is funny because I'm not like super hungry. But.
Alright. I'm gonna end it there, so thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I know my sister and I definitely enjoyed this particular episode. And as usual, until the next video, guys, check you laters.